What's going on? It's your boy DameSmiff, and today I'm going to chat with you fools about dynamics, why they're important in music. And if you're a fan of music, make sure you hit like. If you're an artist, make sure you follow because you need to know this. Okay, so the reason why dynamics are important in your music is because it creates a variety of emotions, and these emotions need to be controlled if you want a certain result. Meaning, if you want to sing a song to make people happy, there are certain things you need to do. You can't just let, the whatever's on your heart come out because you could be in a bad mood that day. And so when we're thinking about dynamics, there's so many layers to it. We're not going to get into all of them, but essentially the basics are you got volume, you got intensity, and I would say you have like emotion, right? And so we can play something sad quietly, gently, right? And then we can play something very, 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 very loud, angrily, harshly, okay? And you can make all the different kinds of combinations of words and layers and colors and mixes and sounds and levels, right? And you can figure this out. Luckily, there is a whole bunch of people that have made these uh, discoveries already for you, and they all have vocabulary written in different languages and different cultures and things like that. So you can fit it into whatever you're trying to make when it comes to your own musical career. But the key thing you need to understand is how they work and where they fit for you, okay? And so, if you're, let's say, a vocalist, this is going to be key. If you're a percussionist, this is going to be key. Any instrumentalist, you're going to have to understand these dynamics because you will be performing them and emitting them from your body, either through your hands or through your organs. And so, when you're utilizing them, you want to make sure you're getting the results you want. So don't leave any of the, let's say, loose ends when it comes to writing your music. Don't leave any loose ends when it comes to performing your music. The dynamics you need to be worrying about are whether or not you're evoking too much emotion, whether or not you're under control for the sounds you're trying to emit. Meaning, like, if you want to sing a high note, is the high note a strong, piercing one, or is it a soft, gentle one? And you need to understand that live and in the recording and how it works for your skill set. These are going to be key for making, just songs better in general, because what can happen is you can have songs that just have all over dynamics where it feels like it's supposed to be a slow song, but you want people to be hype about it. Or you have situations where the dynamic is just stagnant, where it's just flat, one face, boring, doesn't do anything. And that can create a song that we'll skip. We'll probably listen to the first intro, we'll get to the hook, maybe do the TikTok spot, and then we'll leave. We won't come back to the song because your song is just here. And that typically happens in hip hop a lot. It happens a lot in rock and roll and country sometimes, where things just kind of just sit at a level and just don't go anywhere, or maybe it might rise to one level higher. And so once you figure out what dynamics work for you and work for your songwriting, you can kind of develop a recipe that you can go to. And you usually see this in groups and bands and things like that, where they develop a flow to their dynamics and the systems that they use for their songwriting. So let me know, what is your favorite kind of way to perform your music? Are you loud and brash, or are you very, very intricate and you like to play, more quiet music but with a lot of complexity? Let me know.